welcome. Welcome to Native Waters Institute's Sunday Songs of Prayer from many nations. My name is Gene Tagaban. My Shinket name is Gayal. I'm of the Duck Dainton and Raven Freshwater Sockeye clan from Hoona, Alaska. The child of a Wishkatan Eagle Shark clan from Marquand in Juneau, Alaska. I'm Cherokee, Tlingit, and Filipino. I just want to say thanks to the Native Waters Institute for providing this sharing of spirit and healing of spirit. And that's what the Wellness Institute is there for, just to keep our ancestral wisdom alive and just to heal from the traumas and bring that wellness to the people. And today it's through our music and who we are. That this time is being sponsored by the Noise Foundation. And thank you, Noise Foundation, and NICWA as well. So Native Indian Child Welfare, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Konachish, konachish. That song I sang as you came on, just opened it up. And it's just talking about just, it's so good that you are here. It's so good that you are here. So welcome to this time, just to sit back and just listen to some music. Maybe you're doing the dishes or standing outside or doing something. Just put it on, or maybe you want to sit back, put your feet up and just watch. But if you know the songs, join in. Music is medicine. Music is medicine. So konachish. So the next piece, I don't want to keep it too much, is that I want to share with you. I'm going to do a little play and share with you a little bit of breath. And this piece on Sundays, my grandmother liked to hear this song. And this is for you elders out there. All you elders or whoever likes to listen. Because I know our elders really appreciate this song. They like this song. So I'm going to just share a little bit of breath with you. Gonachish. You see, I'm part Cherokee as well. And I heard that when the Cherokee, my ancestors, were traveling on the Trail of Tears, they would sing that Amazing Grace in their native languages. And I always wonder how many more cousins, how many more relatives I would have today if it wasn't for that trail. So I can never forget all those relatives that I had that may not have made it on that Trail of Tears. So I always like to play this song not only for them in remembrance, but also in remembrance of my grandma and my elders. They really enjoyed that music. Gonachish, wado, salama. So the next piece I just want to play for you is the words I'm going to say in the first one is it says, have courage of heart. We all need that courage of heart during this time. And when you hear me say konachish, it means thank you in my language, the Shinket language. And then I'm going to share with you, it's a Lukhakari love song. It's called Cha'adeyo Anatika. And it was written by Auntie Ashley. You see, Auntie Ashley was going down the river He was fishing on the river and he saw a boat floating down the river, and he didn't see anybody in it, so he retrieved it. And inside of it, there was a family, and they were dead. So he told the local authorities, and they blamed him for the death of this family. He didn't speak English. He only spoke Slinket. So they sent him to prison for many years. And while he was in prison, he sat there, he prayed to his people. But when he came back to his village up there, and Deshu in Haines, they call it nowadays, that he saw many changes. So I wrote this song called Cha'ade Unatika, You Will Not Be Forgotten. Atishko Asani, our grandfather's land. Akade Hasagak Dwach. Your voices will be heard on it. Takekayanaska Etu Wu. Trust in your feelings. Ha'atas, our aunties. Ieshli Kakagidegach. Our voices will be heard on it. And those of you who know it, go ahead, sing with me, sing with me. But when I sing this song, bring to your mind and to your attention the land of your ancestors. Back in the day, those times, think the land of your ancestors. Oh, Tieklikahak, oh, Tieklikahak, Chade Unatika, Cook. Do her, yahoo, her, yo, her, yo, her, yahoo, her, yo, her, yo, her, yahoo, her, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, ha, hey, yo, hey, yo, ha, yo. Johanny Haya Jade Unati Kahai Artishuhas Anio Hey Akade Hasakach Duata Hu Hey Hey Ha Hey Ha Yo honey ha Jade Una Tikahai Artishuhas Anio Hey Akade Hasagach Duata Hu Hey Ha Hey Yo Yo honey ha yo hey ya hoo hey ya hoo hey ya hoo hey ya ha hey ya ha yo honey ha Take kashanas kaha itu ha at has anio hey ke ha ha ke da bachta hu hey yo ha hey yo yo honey ha Kasyanas kaha itu ha at has anio heya iye ke hakake da pasta hu heya ha yo yo honey ha yo hey hoo Konachi Kunatish, kunastish, kunastish. I'd like to thank the Luke Hakari for that song and Diane Milton for the chant that she created. Thank you so much. I said, Gunatish, Gunatish, Gunatish. Thank you for this time. And next, we'll turn it over. I'm going to, this little ball of spirit, little ball of energy, I'm going to toss it over to our next singer. So thank you, thank you.
And I just caught that ball. Hama namashami nanita nakuyui dakota nakuyui pa. My name is McCauley. I am a member of the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe. I have brought with you, I wanted to share with you my tribal flag in the back. I'm also Washishu, so Gungumaheji, Namashal, Megun, Dialei. My father is Pyramid Lake Paiute and half Quinault. My mother is from the Washoe tribe of Nevada and California. And she's also part Shoshone, and her mother comes from the Fallon Shoshone Paiute tribe. So I'm a mix of all these, but primarily I grew up here in Kuyuipa on the reservation. And I'm so grateful that I was asked to sing some songs, or decided to step up and sing some songs. My first time ever singing a hand drum song was for a Native Wellness Institute when I was 25 years old, when I ran for Miss Indian World. And it was in front of a room full of people. And I remember Jillian, she was like, "You can do it. You want to sing a flag song in the morning? Okay, you need to practice. That's okay." So today, I am here in Nevada. I am a member of the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe. But some of the songs I'm going to be singing with you today are going to be a mix of Shoshone and Paiute language. And the very first song that came to me that I wanted to sing for you is a song. It's a veteran song, but it talks about the veterans and the things they experience that I think that many of us are experiencing currently right now. Which are those thoughts are, yes, we are in a time where we are losing our brothers and sisters, our aunties and our uncles, our grandmothers and our grandpas, and our friends. We're losing friends from across the country in Canada, United States. And this song talks about the sadness, the PTSD and things like that. And it's a song that I haven't heard sung in my area very much. And so a relative of mine named Ralph Burns, I said, I want to teach, I want to learn more songs. He's like, here, learn these. And at this song particular, the story behind it, it comes from Popeye McLeod. He had the melody before he put the words to it. So I'm going to go ahead and sing this. This is going to be in our circle dance beat of the Great Basin. Also previously, like formally started primarily as the ghost dance, but now we call it circle dance. And this is our Great Basin songs. So I wanted to share this song and open up with this song for all brothers and sisters out there going through things, losing loved ones, and everything we're all experiencing, those of us who are continually living too. Coming via Baba na pasa cara na home naya woyandan ena ovidova yura again numbing navidan home coming via Baba na pasa cara na home naya woyandan ena ovidova yura again numbing navidan home coming via Baba na pasa cara na home naya woyandan ena ovidova yura again numbing navidan home coming via Baba na pasa cara na home naya woyandan ena ovidova yura again numbing navidan home. Hi, Wayne. The other significance behind that song, why I wanted to share that also, is that upon hearing the song, hearing what it was about, I have entered my very first hand drum competition, I think within the last 3 years. I've been a music teacher for about seven years now. I've been singing hand drums since I was 25, so for about 13 years, but I had never entered a hand drum contest. And I felt it was really important for my community to hear these songs. And so at a powwow, I just jumped in a hand drum song unbeknownst to myself. And the widow of the guy who created this song, she got on the microphone later and just said, she's like, I want to thank the young woman who came up here and sang my my late husband's song, melody for melody, word for word, and how I explained about it. So that means a lot to me, to give these blessings out back to the people who created them and to keep them in circulation. So that song was in both Paiute and Shoshone language. So the next song that I'm going to share with you is a recent one that I started singing and teaching to my music students in elementary school. This is within the last 2 to 3 years. There's another singer who made a huge impact on my life, and she is no longer with us. That would be Gail Hanson Johnson. Some of you may be familiar with her. One of the last interactions I had with her, she's like, I have a CD here, buy my CD, Michelle, buy it. I was like, do you want me to learn all these and teach these? She's like, yes, do whatever you want. So keep these out. And so in honor of her and in honor of our relatives who are going through some tough times in Arizona, this song is a circle dance song from Nevada, but it has the words Arizona in there, because in Nevada we have pine nuts, our tuba. And this song in Arizona, they have pinions. And so this is about the Arizona pine nut. So I wanted to offer this song up. And I also, again, started entering some hand drum contests with these, because these songs need to be out there, regardless of how I feel. I feel these are meant to be passed on, and they're gifts given to me. So here we go. Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Hina, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Hina, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Hina, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Dazimu, I know Kananio, Hina, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona, Nuba, Arizona. Hi, Wayne. So I wanted to put that song out there just to honor our relatives down there in Arizona, that we have a song from the Great Basin that mentions them in their song. And so my final song, as a representation of where I come from, the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe, the next song I'm going to sing with you comes from our lands. And we need to keep these songs, bring them out, and keep them circulating and keep them alive. So I wanted to share this with you. And I myself am a fancy shawl dancer, and I always thought of myself as a dancer. I'm a Zumba instructor doing online classes. And it's just recently that I'm embracing the idea also that I'm also a singer as well. So me and my daughter both have been entering online specials, a dance quarantine, and we've been filming our dances at our lake where we're from. And so now I really felt compelled within myself to share this song with you. It is one I have not started teaching yet, but it completely represents our area. I recently heard one of our elders singing this, and he was also out at the lake. So I wanted to leave everybody with you. This is a very, very good melody, and hope that this finds some blessings for you today. So I'm going to leave you with this final song, and it is all in Paiute, and it's been around for a really long time, but very representative of Kuyuipa. So here you go. Yobi bakubairo far away. Yamane, Yamane, Hayoin. So I wanted to leave you with some encouragement. I myself, I'm an educator. I did go get my education. But now more than ever, I just feel that I'm in the age group, I'm approaching age 40. We're in the age group now where who are the leaders? We are the leaders. And I feel I work a lot with young people. I'm a teacher. I'm a inspirational speaker. I dance for them. I do a lot of things with them. And one of the things for me, I feel really strongly in myself is that they need to see us. They need to see me doing these things, and then it'll inspire them to continue on. I am a mother. I have a daughter, and I'm going to hopefully pass on these good things to her, as well as the dancing. So a couple of things I wanted to say in my language before we go to the next singers was Pija Nanida Mut Tuama Tukui. Tell your children good things. Pija Kusa Piruka. Go after good things. Go after the beating, the songs, the dancing. I'm fitness. I'm dancing all the time, native and whatnot. Pija Sukwamana. Think good thoughts, right? Our thoughts really represent our actions. And Nana to Matsana, help one another if we can. Bring somebody joy, sing to them, bring out your songs, practice your language, be dressed, fix yourself up nice. Pijak kusu tusuhani. Think good things, think healthy things. So I'm gonna leave you at this time. Thank you for allowing me to share some of the songs from the Great Basin area. Thank you to Jillian Joseph and the Native Wellness Institute. So the next people up are going to be Joey and Denita Holmes. So I hope you continue listening and watching and catching all the blessings. So I'm going to pass it on over to Denita and Joey. Sa'a Uptanidua.
Hatzlachel to Golapo to Ished, Joey Holmes Teedsta, Shawash Ella Ichad, Yafti Dena Ina Chad.
Hatzlachel, Denita Holmes Teedsta, Alsis W Chad, Sokwab Chad to Alt Chad, Doof Sokwab.
Hello, my name is Joey Holmes. Good day to you people. We're coming to you live from the Port Madison Indian Reservation in Washington State from our home. Just want to share a few prayer songs with you all today to share that good medicine and help uplift the spirit. This first song we're going to sing comes from our Suquamish ancestor, Tetiam. This is a prayer song that he shared with us.
So at this time, you wanted to raise your hand to get a bonus for time to share some of our current comments with you. We wanted to pass this on to Thosh.
Hi, it's good. Gosh, can you guys hear me? Everything good? Am I on? Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. All right. Yes, they said we could. Okay, we're gonna start. It's good. Thosh, Anya Jugik, Thosh Collins, Anafir Otam, Jivadamjad from the Salt River people. My name is Thosh. One of the board members of Native Wellness Institute and Sapumtad or Taiwanese. I feel really good to be sitting here and to be able to join in on this beautiful gathering right here happening on the internet spider web and sharing lots of beautiful songs of healing and prayer. It's really nice to sit here and watch and to tune in and to hear all the beautiful songs. So thank you to all of our relatives in the coast and our relative there in Paiute country and Uncle Gene there up in the Northwest for sharing your beautiful medicine, sharing your nyanya, your songs, and sharing a piece of your heart. And so that's what I wanted to do here is I wanted to just share. I'm grateful that NWI had reached out and asked to share. So I want to share a few songs right here. And the first one is just, it's a prayer song. It's an opening song that came to me. It's one of my own that I sing here in my little family. And usually it's something that I only sing when we have our little gatherings, our little family sitting down, ceremony, giving thanks. And but I felt it was necessary to share it right now, considering that there's no cultural gatherings happening at this time, right? And a lot of people are longing for that and wanting that connection and wanting to hear the music and they're wanting to dance and stuff. And so I wanted to share this. I think it's necessary to share it. So start off with a prayer song. And my daughter was just here a little while ago, but she went out, so we'll start. All right. So share that song. It's a little one of our own little prayer songs, opening and songs that call all of our relatives in the spirit world to gather with us and to be with us and to lift up the spiritual frequency in the room and to lift wellness and invite wellness, the spirit of wellness and healing to come into the space in the area. So hopefully you're able to hear that clearly, and hopefully you're able to pick that up there. And so, and the next one I want to share is from our autumn Nyanya, our songs of the Salt River people. And I was reached out to my dad, who's one of our lead singers and head singers, and asked him that it'd be okay if I shared a couple of the songs here. And he said that would be okay, since considering everything happening right now, and feel it's necessary to share in this way that's kind of new for us, and to adapt and to indigenize this technology. And so, woo! Okay, we're gonna sing Chacha Gyasik. Abim? Here you go. You can use your basket. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna sing one called Shacha Gyotik, and it's one that's sang during the springtime, and usually the women will do a dance with it with the baskets, and it involves flowers that come out in the desert during the springtime, and the song is from the perspective of a bird who had come across this hyoscine, this flower, and couldn't identify it, but the flower was powerful, and it made its heart. It felt like it was too powerful for its heart, but the plumes had scattered everywhere of the bird or the flowers. And so I'll sing that one. Here you go, in the basket. Shanti ho, hello, Sena, Punyata, Pena, Kumo, Tahe, Tahe, Oyana, Hema, Ahea, Hanya, Ujo, Ade, Poinanga, Punyata, Pena, Kumo, Tahe, Tahe, Oyana, Hema, Ahea, Hanya. All right. Shachi ho, hello, Sena, Punyaka, Pena, Kumu, Kahe, Venya, Oyana, Hema, Ahea, Hanya, Kujo, De Poinanga, Punyaka, Pena, Kumu, Kahe, Venya, Oyana, Hema, Ahea, Hanya. So that was Shacha Diasik, song that honors the springtime and the beauty that's coming with it, and springtime representing, for all of us as Native peoples, a time of renewal, and things are waking up from being asleep all winter, and things are starting to bud, and there's a energy of growth and renewal, and so it's a good time for us as Native people and all human beings across the world to move into that direction, considering everything we've been through in this past few months here. Now we're moving into a time of renewal and healing, and moving with the Mother Earth, getting in tune again, I guess, with Mother Earth, as you can say. And so last one I want to share right here is another song about one of the mountains in the area of Tempe, the city now known as Tempe. And the song talks about a woman that had ran down the mountain and had flowers and dumped them on top of the person's head, or the song dreamer's head, and ran away off. And so that's what this song is about there. All right, so again, that's one of the songs from the Onalkami Art and the Salt River people, also known as Pima. And we're currently living right outside of the Phoenix area, and that's where I'm living here right now, just down the street from the reservation right here on Yavampika. My family right here, my wife Chelsea, and my daughter Aloe. And so those are a few of our songs that, again, we usually only share those during cultural settings and social dances or ceremonial things, but we felt it was necessary to be able to kind of get on this platform and share those, and hopefully these songs have brought in a good wellness into your ears here. And so I always give thanks, and I want to extend on your Ibdak my heart out to everybody, and to remind us all to continue to keep our vision clear so we see beauty, to keep our ears clear so we only hear positivity, we hear the beauty in the world, we hear the sounds of Mother Earth, the sounds of our people, and to keep our what comes into our mouth a sacred thing, food, medicine, real food from our Mother Earth, to bring that in and only allow our body, our hands to touch positivity, the good things, and use our hands and our body as a way to help heal people, uplift people. So, and then of course our sixth sense right here, the one here that hovers above us, and our spirit that warns us of unseen energy and all of that. I want to encourage everyone to remember to continue to do all those and keep yourself well, keep yourself strong. So hopefully these songs brought good healing and wellness to you all. Thank you to all the other singers who had shared too. Daruga.
Bonjour, can you hear me? Bonjour, my name is Linda Woods. My other name, my Anishinaabe name, Wabmishike Kwadishnakas, Wabshishi Dodem, Peshabitown, Michigan, Don Jaba. What I just said was my spirit name, my Indian name is White Turtle Woman. And my clan is Martin Clan, and I am from Peshabitown. I am currently living in Traverse City, Michigan. It is part of my homeland, so I'm grateful to be here. Really honored, and I want to say thank you to Native Wellness for inviting me to come today. I don't drum per se. I have one, but oh, and I also want to introduce, behind me is McGeezy Wabmishika. I mean, she's an eagle staff, and McGeezy, we call her McGeezy, which is in my language, Odawa language, means a bald-headed eagle. She came to me in 2011, and I take her everywhere I go. And given today's current status right now, we have to interact and connect this way, and it's good. And so she is here with me. She's here for you, and we are all here for you. This is a hard time for a lot of us. I'm from Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians here in Traverse City area, in the northwestern side of Michigan, lower half of Michigan. And we're near water, and I want to say that since I've been here, since I've been home, I've been learning more and more about my culture. As I was raised by alcoholic parents, I wasn't taught our culture per se, but I had a wonderful grandma who made medicine and all of that. So she keeps me going too. I want to sing for you today, the water song. Every tribe has its own water song, that's for sure. And there's many types of water songs, and they're all beautiful. And since today, singing is a way of praying, and they say our prayers are stronger when we sing. So today I want to talk a little bit about the role of the Anishinaabe woman, the Anishinaabekwe here. I have witnessed over the last few years women walking the Great Lakes area, walking from maybe Lake Superior all across the top of the Upper Peninsula over to Canada, and they'll be singing and carrying a copper bucket. I have a copper cup, and I have my my little pitcher here. And what they do when they sing is they carry this as they walk and they pray and they sing. And when they relieve each other, that bucket keeps on going. You know, it just keeps moving like that. So I'm really honored to be able to. I learned this song a couple of years ago. This song, this particular Nibi song, water song, was composed by Doreen Day, and she's Anishinaabe from Minnesota, and she gave it to the world to sing. And so it is for the world. And I have been many places throughout the United States and in the world, actually. I sang this song when I was in New Zealand, Aotearoa, and I sang it there at the rivers where we were. And I sang the song in Australia when we were visiting friends and relatives there. I've sang this song last year when I went to France. I went to France for the 75th anniversary of D-Day in Normandy. I am also a veteran. I served in the United States Air Force 1962 to 1966. So McGeezy and I went over to France, and we sang all along Omaha Beach, Juno Beach, and there was just profound people everywhere. And they know how to be patriotic there. They are truly, truly grateful for their freedom. And they would often come up to us and thank us for liberating them, you know. And it was just like, it was a profound experience for me. So I sang there, and I've sang, like I said, all across the United States, California, Oregon, Washington, New Mexico, Nebraska, Arizona, Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York, and many places in my travels. McGeezy and I go in many, many places, and we're honored to go and share with the people. As I sing the song, I want you to kind of think about the water around you, the water that's within you, the water that you're drinking every day. And we all come from water. Our mothers carried us in water for 9 months, or even shorter amount of time, but still, we were carried in water. So this water is sacred. And so I want you to think of that, because I learned that more and more, and that goes deeper and deeper within my own spirit as I sing this song. And I've been singing it a lot lately, seems like. But I want you to picture yourself at a place where there's a stream, maybe it's a lake, maybe it's the ocean. Or if you think of yourself, because I've sang to the Pacific Ocean, I've also sang to the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a wonderful prayer. It's a prayer. So as I sing, I want you to think about the water, you know. And this water song talks about, it says, I love you. water. Water, I thank you. Water, I respect you. And so when we think those things, then water becomes all of a sudden very precious. Because we know there's been a lot of pollution, and what we've been going through, this virus thing, it reminds me of the smallpox virus that came to us a long time ago. And in my village in Peshabitown, there is a place where some of our people passed away. So part of my prayer today is asking our relatives and our ancestors who survived the smallpox virus, the smallpox disease, to join us and to help us, because we need help. We need help beyond what the government can do for us, actually. You know, we need help from those spirits, those helpers, those older ones. So we are going to pray today, and this is the prayer song. So I'm going to sing this song for you, and when I sing, I'm going to do a little mini ceremony here, and if you will join me, those of you who know this song, because it's a lot of people know this song, but join me in this. But think in your mind's eye about the water and how it flows through us and into us and all around us. So Nibe Gija Geiko Gimi Gwechowe Ni Migo Gija Wen Ni Migo Nibe Gija Geiko Gimi Gwechowe Ni Migo Gija Wen Ni Migo Nibe Gija Geiko Gimi Gwechowe Ni Migo Gija Wen Ni Migo Nibe Gija Geiko Gimi Gwechowe Ni Migo Gija Wen Ni Migo Miigwech, 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 miigwech. Miigwech. This has been a blessing for me to be here to share this beautiful song with you. And I want to say thank you to Doreen Day for creating this song for so many of us. I'm a grandma. I'm a great grandma. I have 2 sons, and I have 5 grandchildren, and I have 2 great grandbabies. And so this song is for them. This song is also for all of the women veterans out there. We're often left out and we're often forgotten. So this song is for them. And I encourage you to stand up tall, honey, because we've earned our place in this world. And I'm really, really honored to be with you today. So chimigwech, 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 chimigwech. And we'll go to the next person. I think it's Aisha.
Good to be here today with you all my relatives across our lands during this time. I live here in Renton, Washington. My name is Arlie Neskahi. I'm from Nanshkachini, born for Tkorachini, and my Che is Tkorachini, and my Nala is Tensakani. I'm very lucky to have spent my life learning about songs and singing and traveling all over North America, meeting many great singers and learning many beautiful songs. So I want to share some songs with you all here today. And over the last several weeks, I've been watching online and watching all the dances and all the songs. And it's really good to see all you young people, especially carrying on these ways. And that's how things are. I know a lot of people, there's probably lots who are sitting at home, gosh, wish there was powwows, what are we going to do now? And we used to sing all the time. But what I have to say is that now's the time to sing. Now's even more important to sing. Powwows are fun. Powwows are good when people can get together. And but when our people are hurting, when our people are in fear, when our people don't know, what the future holds, it's the most important time to sing and to lift up our people with your thoughts. Even though we're separated, you can just be at home and sing. Powwows are fun. Powwows are good when people can get together. I'm turning my sound up. But when our people are hurting, when our people are in fear, when our people... So that's what a message I have to say. I also tell my singers that I've sung with over the years. It's really fun, and good when you can develop yourself, develop your voice to where you can really sing a song really well. It's great, to see the reaction of the people around as you use your voice and all of that. But I tell them it's not enough just to be able to sing a good song. It's just as important, and even more so, I believe, to live a good song. Live your life like a good song. Just like when somebody has a good song, it hits you and it goes into you and you remember it. And days and months and years later, that song comes back to you and you remember it. And that's how your life should be. How you live, how you carry yourself, the way you treat others, how you carry yourself in times like this with great difficulty and that kind of thing. So live your life like a good song. And that's going to take you a long ways. Well, the first song I want to sing is a song years ago that I was going through hard times. And I caught this song during that time. And it went on to a recording. And years later, my mother passed away. And a couple of years after that, I talked to my father. And he told me on the phone, he said, son, there's a song that you recorded that every time I listen to it, I have to push the rewind button, rewind. He said, because there's something about that song that just helps me. And it's kept me going. Every time I listen to it, it's kept me going. And even though he didn't say what song it was, I said, I think I know what song that is. And I sang a little bit part of it. He goes, yes, that's it. That's the one. So I want to sing this song for all of you. And it carries both the feeling and emotion of struggle and calling out. But at the end of the song, it also has this way of letting you know you can get up, you can get up, you can keep going, you can keep going. Every time I sing that song, I think about my father. And this is the kind of thing we need in our lives. It's good medicine that helps us to continue forward. And really appreciate that he shared his thoughts with me about this song. Whenever I sing it now, I sing it to help the people, and as we go through hard times. That spirit, as my auntie before us spoke, the spirit of our ancestors that helped us to go on, that resiliency that they had, in that even though these diseases are strange, they're like alien things to us, and they come in ways that are really destructive. And even then, our people went through that. And even though a lot of destruction happened, we still maintained our ways of life, our prayers, our songs, our spirituality. And I'm real thankful for our ancestors for that. I just thinking of songs to sing before I came on. This is a song I want to sing. I caught it one day when I lived in Portland, Oregon. I was driving across the interstate bridge over the Columbia River. It's a long bridge. And from the east, a lot of winds come blowing down from the valley down towards the ocean. They're really strong. One day I was driving through that, and my car was almost pushed to the side, and I had to almost lean the car into the wind to stay on the road. And it's that wind was just whistling by, pushing on my car. The tune of this song came into my head, and over the years, there's more stories to go along with it, but over the years, then this song became attached to me through the swallows. And when you watch the swallows, boy, they really know how to fly in that wind. They just swoop in it, they play in it, and they spin and they move. And when my mother passed away, this is a song that I sang because the swallow people used to always live at our house. They always built these beautiful homes. And I asked them that day, I asked them for help. I asked them for their good spirit, because they know how to make good homes. They know how to make homes, even on a cliff, even on a place that might be dangerous for others. They can make a home. And in that home, they care for their children. They take care of them. And this song then has always had that meaning for me. As my mother had passed away, it was a prayer for a home, that the spirit of our mothers who care for us, and all of those who show love in our homes will be there. So this is that song, and I call it today the Swallow Song. Ya yo hey ya hey yo hey yo hey yo hey hey yo hey yo hey yo hey yo hey hey yo hey yo hey yo hey hey yo hey yo ayo hey 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 ho hey ya hey yo hey ho ayo hey hey yo hey ya hey yo hey yo ayo hey hey yo ayo ayo hey hey yo hey yo ayo hey hey ayo hey yo ayo hey hey yo hey yo hey yo hey yo ayo ayo hey yo hey oh ayo ayo hey yo oh. And those hand movements came years later as I sang this song, thinking of the swallows as they ride that wind. And if you see them, they'll be able to go into the wind, and as it blows onto them, they can hang in the air for periods of time and swoop. So again, prayer for that good spirit, the spirit of our homes, and all of your homes will be blessed. And in our ways of our people, we always call upon all the spirit beings that live around us to take care of us, whether that's the water, the lands, the forests, the trees, that vitality that they possess, that desire to continue good life, that it be part of us, that would be expression of who we are. So no matter where you're at, make that connection to nature, our ways, our spiritual ways, our ways of nature. And so it's very important to be there. Even if all you can do is go out in the street, find a patch of ground and touch that ground. That's a powerful thing, and to make those connections. So I was asked today by Jolene Joseph, my good sister, to share this song that I'll be singing next. And she asked me, she said, Arlie, I'd like to make a song for our Native Wellness Institute. So this is back in the days when it was Windows Messenger. I don't know how many remember that. So the earlier days of the internet, and all it was a chat program. You couldn't see faces or anything. And we would be late into the night sending messages back and forth. And I would ask her, so what is it that you're looking for in this song? What is the message that you want to give forward? And we exchanged messages back and forth. It was an interesting experience for me. You know, some of the first connections by internet over long places, and that we could collaborate together, and this song was born. So I'd like to share this with you, and in the thoughts of Native Wellness, that Native Wellness always talks about, and many of our elders talk about, that we always do things in a good way. We do things in a good way, a good heart, good mind, good thought. And when we do that effort, that we will be blessed. The spirit people around us, they will see what we're doing, and they'll be blessed. When they see humankind wanting to do something good and positive for themselves or their families or the community, they see that and they say, we'll help you. That's a good thing you're doing. We'll help you. So this is a song about that, walking together in a good way. For the old ones who taught us how to pray. We live and love, sing and pray, walking together in a good way. Hey, yeah. Hey, no, no, oh, hey, for all of you here with me today. We live and love, sing and pray, walking together in a good way. Hey, hey, no, for all of those who could not find a way. We live and love, sing and pray, walking together in a good way. Hey, hey, no, for the children who run and laugh and play. We live and love, sing and pray, walking together in a good way. So blessings one and all. Thank you, Native Wellness. Thank you to all of our people who are doing their best wherever they are to follow the good way of life. And for all of those who are just beginning your journey, stay with it. There's much more ahead for you. And you might only be able to see so far ahead and wonder, what is there more to learn? Just walk toward it. Once you get there, there'll be more teachers and other things that will come to you. I tell people, it's like when you drive down the highway, the road might go around a corner or go down somewhere and you can't see what's ahead. But as you get close, there'll be a sign there. It'll tell you slow down a little bit because there's a turn to the left. And then you can slow down and follow that turn, be safe. That's the way it is in this way. Keep walking, keep going forward, keep seeking for that good way of life. And as you do that, things will fill inside of you and you'll become a blessing to others. And without even realizing that, you'll be a blessing to others. So thank you, one and all. Go now.